The deal is final. The Spurs will send Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green to the Raptors for DeMar DeRozan, Jakob Poeltl, and a 2019 first-round pick. League sources tell me the Raptors and Spurs are getting on a trade call with the league office momentarily to finalize the deal.
Woj, that sounds like an awful lot. What might be a one-year rental. What do you make about Masai Ujiri and what he's doing here in Toronto?
Well, there's no question this deal comes with great risk for Toronto. In the end, they didn't think they were good enough with the team they had to beat Boston, maybe even beat Philly. And they're rolling the dice on a player who is, when healthy, a top 3 or 4 player in the league. They've got a year now to try to convince him to stay in Toronto the way Oklahoma City did with Paul George. If they lose Leonard in free agency, if he goes to the Lakers as he plans to right now, then they'll very likely start their rebuild in Toronto around young players like OG Anunoby and go that direction. But right now, this is a tremendous risk by Ujiri, and with a healthy Kawhi Leonard, that's a team that can compete with anybody in the East.
Hey, Woj, we've been talking about this. There was a disconnect between Kawhi and his longtime team, the Spurs, and now he's sort of let it be known he does not want to play for the Toronto Raptors. What recourse does he have, if any, about playing next season with the Raptors?
Well, he makes $20 million this season, and if he wants to get paid it, he's got to play for the Toronto Raptors, and it'll be that simple. He played 9 games last year, and this is an all-NBA player in the prime of his career. It would seem, if he's healthy, that he's going to play for the Raptors, and they can pay him more. They can pay him 5 years, about $190 million deal next summer on an extension. Less 4 years if he wants to go to the Lakers or the Clippers or somewhere else. But his focus is Los Angeles. The Clippers and the Lakers will be really aggressive in free agency next summer to get him. But, Paul George never made it to a meeting with the Lakers. He was able, Oklahoma City was able to convince him to stay. This is a different case. Kawhi Leonard is harder to get to know than Paul George was. It will be harder to recruit him. But again, this is a roll of the dice for Masai Ujiri. He told DeMar DeRozan of the trade late last night. DeRozan's not thrilled with the idea of leaving Toronto and going to San Antonio. But these are great players at the top of their craft, and they're going to have to settle in and play for these teams.
All right, Woj, you've given us the full details of this blockbuster trade, and you were talking, Woj, about DeMar DeRozan, how unhappy he was. There was supposedly a meeting with the Raptors brass. Rachel Nichols taking a screenshot of DeRozan's Instagram where it basically said, be told one thing and the outcome another. Can't trust him. Ain't no loyalty in this game. Sell you out quick for a little bit of nothing. So obviously DeRozan unhappy, felt like he was told one thing, and now here he is getting traded. Soon you'll understand, and now we do. DeMar DeRozan is headed to San Antonio, puts up the don't disturb sign there. So DeRozan making his feelings pretty clear.